So we woke up in the morning and looked out the window at Menorca. Menorca means smaller island, to distinguish it from Mallorca, which means bigger island. Rachel is looking forward to the adventure.
We're in Menorca.
Though actually not a part of Catalonia, the flag is prominent and both Catalan and Spanish is spoken here. We're in the capital city, Mahon. I was immediately surprised by the beauty of the place. The white buildings, blue sky, interesting streets and palm trees, creating a delightful scene. The guy who lives there is not too big for his boots. Or should that be shoes? The ship docked right next to the city, so all we had to do was walk off. The bay here is one of the largest natural harbors in the world, being over 3 miles inland and easily accessible for large cruise ships.
It's time to explore.
So off we go to see the sights. Try the food, hear the music, soak in the history, and browse the shops. Oh, and have a swinging time. I remember the time I had to push her. That was a long time ago. First stop, the fish market. Then up we go into the city. The good thing being we get good views. The temperature is a pleasant 27 degrees with low humidity, only 59%. The city definitely living up to my first impressions of this being a delightful place. My comment to Rachel at this point was, we should come back here for a week. Meanwhile, Rachel gets a shot of Alfonso III, El Magno, a medieval king of Spain. Being on the hill, the city commands great views in every direction. And every now and then, one comes across views of the bay, and in our case, our ship. Narrow alleys abound.
Now for some historic Mahon.
This place was created in 1944 after the demolition of the original core of the city. It's interesting to note that the plaque on the wall is written in Catalan. It appears the city centre was rebuilt at that time. The Tourist Information Centre was excellent. The staff delightful. Just outside was one of the best places in the city, al fresco dining and a street market. At this point in time, the church clock struck 12. Then we suddenly come across a small cafe. Time for a coffee. Thanks, RH.
We've just had a lovely coffee and we're going to walk around a bit more and check out the other areas of the town. We've just been to the historic area and we're going to look around some more stores and some more sights.
At this point we noticed there would be an organ recital in the Church of Sancta Maria, performed by the renowned organist Tomé Olives. So we made a beeline for the church with its magnificent organ. The organist's performance was projected onto a screen in the church.
We've just been to an organ recital at the Santa Maria Church. It's a daily concert on a pipe organ that has 3,200 pipes. So the sound is incredible. And we've just been talking to the organist, who's been explaining all the intricacies of the organ and how to play it. It was fantastic.
Thank you, Tomé. Be sure to visit at lunchtime if you're there. It was indeed a great opportunity to hear such an instrument in the setting of a magnificent church, played by a maestro for only €5. After the brief interlude, we continued to explore the city. Rachel loves shoes. She wanted to buy this one. It's now siesta time for all but mad dogs and Englishmen. Where have all the people gone? They're in the square having lunch. There are many historical places to see. It's indeed a beautiful city. A mixture of ancient and modern, mainly ancient. I love the al fresco cafes and restaurants. Sit in the sun and enjoy the fun. Which reminds me, what is Mahon famous for? Well, Michael Caine told me, and not a lot of people know this, but mayonnaise was invented here. It's the invention of the French chef of the Duke of Richelieu in 1756. After the Duke had defeated the British at Port Mahon, his chef created a feast to celebrate that included a sauce made of olive oil, cream and eggs. He called it mayonnaise. So there you have it. If you visit Mahon, be sure to try the authentic mayonnaise. Having said that, historians tell us that the Mediterranean people have been making it for centuries, the raw ingredients being part of their staple diet. Then we stroll back to the ship, finding our way through medieval alleys to the harbour. Wonderful time here. I love this place. The verdict? Loved it. Everything about it. The place, the people, the food, the coffee. Oh, and the weather. Next time, we sail away through the harbour, getting great views from a height. Getting to see the place from different perspectives. One of the best sail-away places. Don't miss it.